friends. Today I am going to take you with me to one of my favorite vintage shops, Bad Madge, here in San Diego in South Park, and I'm going to show you the things that I scored there recently and what I'm doing with them. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. But first, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you are a regular viewer and subscriber, I absolutely love you. Thank you so much. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, please subscribe. It's just a button here. I'm trying to grow the channel and it will mean the world to me. Also, give us a thumbs up if you like this. We are on all the social media outlets, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Dress Up Mom, hashtag The Dress Up Mom. You can check us out there too. If you know me, one of my absolute favorite things to do is to go vintage shopping. And I have quite a few places here in San Diego that I like. But one of my absolute favorites, if not my very favorite, is Bad Madge out in South Park. Now, I absolutely love everything about vintage shopping, from looking at these amazing old things to figuring out how I can reuse them, how I can repurpose them, how I might be able to upcycle them. Just going through and seeing the history. I love to play sort of dress up in these places and let my creativity just flow. But I also just love the community. Usually the people that work at these shops have the same sort of passion and love to sort of play with you when you're in there, and you can get a nice sort of flow going. And then the people that own these shops are just amazing. And Tanya, who owns Bad Madge, is just an absolute gem in my book. One of my favorite things about starting this channel and doing what I've been doing is meeting her and people like her, becoming friends with them, and going and supporting their local businesses. So it's just one of my fun things to do. I always know that I need a couple hours if I'm gonna go to Bad Madge. I mean, it's not a huge store like a big antique mall or anything, but thank God she's a couple years ago actually doubled the size of it and has way more stuff in there now. Her taste and the people that she has that pick for her. I just love to look at everything in there, even if I'm not interested in it or if it's not for me. I'm just fascinated by the process and these amazing things that people used to have and use and wear, and how relevant so many of them are now, even just with a few little tweaks. So I need tons of time when I'm in there, and recently I had that opportunity and had an absolute ball. You know, I also need to restrain myself quite a bit when I'm in there, because there's so many things I could and would want to buy. So I really kind of need to stay to my list and make sure that it's something that I absolutely need. I don't like to buy just to buy, but I did try on a ton of stuff in there just for fun, and there were quite a few pieces that I could have bought. One piece, this pair of jeans, that I probably should have, but again, I don't really need it, but I had a ton of fun doing that. Also, there's so many amazing things for the house, but my house is pretty filled up. I'm looking for like a vintage clock, which Tanya has her ears and eyes out for me, but there's really not a lot of place for me to put anything. However, I still did go and peruse and could really dream about some of those pieces that were in there too. I'm going to focus now on the things that I did purchase. First off, it's this amazing pin. It's a vintage pin that's made out of bakelite, and it is hand carved. Now, I absolutely love this for so many different reasons. I'm going to try to get it in close here too so you can see the detailing. I have this amazing dress that I am wearing right here. I've had it for a long time. It's a super different kind of dress, and it has this sleeve that drapes up, or you can also wear it down. But I've always wanted a pin here because it kind of falls if I don't have something to go there. And I thought about a bunch of different ways that I could do this pin. Now, I'm not a super sort of a girly, I like more of a bohemian kind of vibe on pins and on everything that I wear. So I loved this one in that it's so versatile. It looks a little boho to me, but it also looks Victorian. I love that it's in black and it's just plain, but has so much great detailing. In addition to this dress, I plan on wearing this pin in a bunch of different ways. I could see it in the middle of a blouse of some sort here, or I'm just gonna experiment even on my jeans jacket. I really, really love it, everything about it. And I'm super, super thrilled that I found this, and I think this will be in my collection for a really long time. When you go to Bad Madge, make sure you check out the little section that says employee pics, because there are really some cool things in there. The staff, like I said, there is fantastic, and I tend to have the same sort of style as them, so I love looking in there. And one of the pieces I found was featured in that section. It is this amazing beaded and embroidered vintage purse in absolute pristine condition inside as well. The beads and things are great. I have a lot of things in this color scheme, and I was looking for a sort of black clutch bag, but I like that it's big enough inside that I can fit things in here. I can fit my phone, I can fit lipstick, I can fit some cards, and even my glasses. So this, another thing that I'm just gonna have and cherish and love for a long time. The final thing that I bought are a pair of vintage silk pajamas. Now, again, these are so special. It's really hard to find these beautiful silk pajamas that are vintage and in really nice shape still. These are, and I never ever buy pajamas or house clothes like loungewear for my house brand new. There are so many amazing things that can be used and repurposed. I love wearing caftans and all sorts of other things like that around the house, and these just feel so lovely on. They fit nicely. And for something like this, a beautiful pair of silk pajamas, I'll definitely wear them around the house, but I'm going to be wearing these out too. I'm showing you here in this video a couple different ways that I'm wearing these out, and I can already see that there's many, many more ways to just spruce these up, take them outside, wear them inside, super versatile, and they got a really loving home here with me. There were so many other things that I could have gotten, but those were the ones that I did. I wanted to kind of share those with you. I would love to know what your favorite local vintage shop is, the types of things that you love finding there. And particularly if you also shop at Bad Madge, let me know that too. We can go and hang out and meet there. I would love to do that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.